Good morning, dear students. This is Shruti ma'am, Modern English School, New Area, Navada. Today is Monday. So, welcome back to our e-learning classes. And today we will learn first flight. And today what we will learn? A very interesting story, that is Madam Rides the Bus, written by Valli Kannan. Pronounce it at least 10 times. Valli Kannan, the name of the writer, Tamil writer. And about writer, everything will be given in the video. So when we are just watching the heading, what is there? That Madam rides the bus. Who is the madam over here? Madam is the name of the madam is Valli Ammai. Valli Ammai. Writer's name Valli Kannan and madam's name is Valli Ammai. 10 to 20 times you have to pronounce. Then easily you will be able to remember. And how old is she? She is only 8 years old. And that Madam rides the bus. This 8 years old girl, see how she has ridden the bus and what were her experiences. And another major thing, that during this bus journey, this girl experiences death. And actually that to know about death and to experience it, that is different. And what was Valli Ammai's expression, reactions, how she had reacted. So now let's come to the story. Valli Ammai, she is a little girl. She is of 8 years old, and her pastime is what? That is extra time, that time that we also say time pass, means that the time she that she is passing, that is pastime. What was her pastime? Her pastime is to stand in front of her door of the house. So at the front door she is to stand, and what she did, she used to observe that all the activities which were happened on the street. Actually in front of her house there was a bus stand, and there was a road, and she is a village girl, and every day she used to observe all those things, and she was a very much curious girl. So she was very much eager to know all the things what were happening around her. And another thing, she liked to observe, to watch all these things. And another thing was, 8 years old means a little girl, small girl. And generally the girls or the boys of this age group, they play. But for Valli Ammai, she had no playmates, no friends at her street. At the place where she was staying, there was no playmates, no friends, so with whom she could play. So she had no option but to stand in front of the house. And what he used to observe, he used to observe all the different persons. And the main thing he used to observe, that the buses which were going from this place to the town, and the buses which were returning from that place to here, and that new passengers, naturally she used to observe the new passengers, the different passengers, their dresses, their languages, their behavioral patterns, that all these things she used to observe. And that it was very much interesting to Valli Ammai, that everybody tell her that Valli. So that as that the small children, they used to play like play, as play was, that game was enjoyable to the children, like that to Valli, to observe, to watch the buses and the different people were equally interesting, enjoyable. So every day, couple of days, days after days, it was only the way Valiamma used to spend her time. And that when she was observing, she used to observe the buses, that the buses are going to the town, and from the town the buses are returning. There was a desire, there was a wish, it crept into her mind. Means gradually, slowly, in Valiamma's mind also, she started thinking, she started wishing, longing to ride on the bus, at least for once. So if he wants to ride, then she has to know all the necessary informations also. So what she started to do, she started to observe very minutely, very carefully, and the informations she got, that after every 1 hour the buses were going from this stoppage near her house, and that the town the buses were going, that was 6 miles from this place, 6 miles away from the place, and each bus was taking 45 minutes. How much time? 45 minutes. And and for the fare of the bus was 30 paisa. And Valiamma, how did she collect all these information? She gradually and very carefully, she started talking with the people. And why very carefully? Because she did not want that she wanted to ride the bus, so that's why she was collecting all this information. She did not want to let anyone know about her intention behind asking the informations. And once she had heard that someone was telling that 30 paisa was nothing, but for Valiamma it was a fortune, because that she never had seen such a big amount. For Valiamma it was a great amount, 30 paise. But she was thinking that she would she would travel by the bus. So how it was possible? Now that he was started thinking, rethinking, recollecting all these things, and that so continuously she was making plan, and she was making thinking and planning, and and one thing that Valiamma, that if she just any friend of her that had the opportunity to ride the bus, and if he if that friend is that just what explain his or her experience, then Valiamma did not like that. She used to shout with proud. Proud means, you know the meaning of proud, but Valiamma or her friends, they did not know the meaning of the word proud. It was for them to stop anyone when they did not like anything. So it was a very slang word, means the word that which was that not in formal use, which was used in a very close circle. So Valiamma just that means it was a very Valiamma became jealous if anyone got the opportunity to ride the bus, and he or she just explained his or her excitement or his or her experience, then Valiamma could not tolerate. Whatever. So once what happened? It was a spring afternoon, and that when the bus was coming, then a tiny hand stretched and a tiny voice told, "Stop, stop the bus." Then the bus came crawling, means slowly the bus came near that tiny one, and after all the bus stopped. And then what happened? Then that conductor, he opened the door of the bus, and he just stretched his head out from the window and asked Valiamai that, yes, call the person who is who will ride the bus, because the bus is going to move. Then Valiamai told, "It is me, I have to go." Then conductor just opened the door and stretched his hand, and he told, "Yes, holding my hand, you just get in the bus." Then Valiamai told, "No, I can get in my own. It is not necessary to I don't need any help." Then the bus conductor was a very jovial person, means he was a very cheerful person, nice person. So 8 years old little girl, and generally that these aged children, they do not travel alone in the bus. So conductor thought that maybe somebody else would journey. So that's why he told. And naturally, when any small children will be there, small child is there, then naturally any elderly person or especially conductor, they will just try to help that child. But Valiamai was very smart, and she was very much confident, and she told, "No, I can go alone." And she stepped in the bus, and then conductor told, "Oh madam, yes, just come inside, and there is a seat in front of the bus, you please have that." And that timing was that was 1 p.m. 1 p.m. means this is not a rush hour, and in the bus there was not many persons, and very 6 to 7 persons were there, and all of them were just looking curiously and in a very amusing way to Valiamai. And Valiamai was a little bit not so much shy or what, she took the place. So conductor addressed Valiamai as, "Oh yes madam, yes, come in and take your seat." So that's why the name of the this topic is that Madam rides the bus. So we came to know that the informations Valiamai has collected, that the town was 6 miles away from Valiamai's stoppage, and that after 1 hour gap, the buses were coming and going, and that it took 45 minutes, and the fare of each way was 30 paise. So Valiamai, she has collected all the informations, and getting in the bus, Valiamai also have given the money, that 30 paise, to the conductor, and told him that, "Yes, here is my fare, and you just take it." So up to here, madam, she has just got in the bus, and tomorrow we will learn that what she has experienced and how was her journey. So thank you. Stay at home, stay safe.